Hello producers, it's Özgün here. In this tutorial, I'm gonna finish mixing and mastering for the Slap House track, and we will see if it's gonna become a release-ready track. And if you're ready, let's get into that tutorial. So I don't wanna play the whole track first, but I can just play the several parts so we can remember what is going on in the track exactly. Because I think I'm not listening or working on this track for 2 weeks, so I just need to remember it a bit. But it's a really good thing when you don't listen the track for a while, so when you come back and work on it, you are going to see the mistakes even more better. So it's good to take a break before the final mixdown stage, but I think 2 weeks is too much. Usually I give it like maybe several days, then I finish the final mixdown. So when I start mixing, I always start with the drop, kick and bass. Then my aim is this, like the break bass and the drop bass should be accurate. Drop bass should be a bit more loud than the break bass, but there should not be like big gaps. So I'm always checking with span so I can do it like this. I think we can lower the break bass just a little bit comparing to the drop. As you know, we already made so much processing on almost every track. We already mixed this track, but now we are just finalizing. In EDM, I think everyone is doing like mixing and production at the same time. If your PC is powered enough, you can always put a master on and you can just make your tracks like mix, master and production at the same time. For me, it's best when I roughly mix while I'm producing and then I go back for the final mix down. I'm gonna always check the waveforms. So I think like we have a bit gap in the bass. So why not we boost some of the bass area like 100 Hertz area. Yes, with this curve, it's become much more makes sense. Just in case, let's see what if we cut the loss of the reverse bass. No, I think it's better with bass. And I think our kick can have just a little bit more transients. I'm gonna check what if I boost with the EQ. We could use some transient shaper as well, but I think this EQ curve just saved the kick. Now we have enough transient in the beginning of the click. Sounds good. Now let's blend the drums. Okay, they are really loud. And maybe we can cut the lows of the claps. I always check if there's unwanted low end. We definitely don't need those frequencies in the hi-hat loop. And my aim is like this. We need as much as highs as we have basses. So I'm gonna try to make my bass and the high area like a line in here. When I put all the drum elements, they should be as same as the kick drum and the bass drum in the spectrum. Then we are gonna have a balanced mix down. I hear some of the resonating frequencies around here. It's always good to get rid of the unwanted resonating frequencies. They can create some artifacts that is gonna mess with your sound. What if we boost some of the highs of the claps? And this bass drop should less than the drop kick and bass. Sounds really nice. Let's blend the main elements of the drop. So in this case, in the first part, it's the vocal shots. Let's see if we are having separate channel for the vocal shots. Yes. Let's reverse the volumes. I think we can use some peak controller to sidechain the delay and the reverb. So for this, I'm gonna link this one to here, call it inverse. I'm gonna do the same with the reverb. I clicked the wrong thing, so let's get rid of that. Remove this one and click here, link the controller, choose peak and choose invert. And as you can see, we have a really big gap, like resonating frequencies in the beginning of the sound. It's best if we dip it. And then in the second part, we are getting the vocals. So if I balance the vocal volume in drop in here, so I can just follow this volume balances as a guideline for my break as well. So sounds really good. Let's continue balancing the other elements, such as steps. They're really important in the drop. I think I definitely need the sidechain, reverb, and the delay for my vocal channel as well. Gonna make it so much cleaner. I think it sounds good. Let's mix the sweep downs, the noises as well. I just want to try something on the kick. Maybe we can use this trick. I can boost, at the same time I can reduce the low frequencies. So maybe we get more body. I think I like it better. What if I boost a bit of the low mids as well? I think it makes a huge difference. So I start the clip. At this point, if I clip, I put some pop filter or any plugin and I reduce the output volume just a little bit. So I don't clip anymore. So it's good to don't get too distorted. And like if you mix it too loud, you don't need to go back and lower all the faders. You can just put something in the master channel and lower it. Since we are working on the 32 bits, there will be no problems at all. I think drop is almost finished. As I remember, we have some melody part in the second part of the drop. So let's mix this synth as well. sounds really nice. Let's go fix the break as well.
When I'm scared, when I'm scared, I find myself thinking about you. You're out there and I'm alone in this room. I can't stop, I still dream about you. My heart beat. When I'm scared, I find myself thinking about you. You're out there and I'm alone in this room. I can't stop, I still dream about you. My heart beats so lonely with.
So the piano is not cutting through from the mix. I think we can give it some OTT.
To get you here with me, still dream about. I can't stop, I still dream about you. My heart beats so lonely without you. I'd climb mountains to get you here with me.
Now it sounds good. I'm gonna mix the noises at last because all we need to balance the volumes of them. So we have some drums going on in here. Let's take a look. But maybe first we can just consolidate the pianos in here. Because if you're happy how it sounds, the consolidating is gonna give you more accurate hearing, because like the resampling in here, it's gonna 512 when you render, but when you listen, it's gonna be lower. So there will be some sound quality difference. If you wanna hear the sound, how it's gonna sound when you finish the track, it's good to hear the just freeze the tracks, and then you will hear more quality version of it.
I can't stop, I still.
So with the same logic, let's render the pads as well. And let's mute the old pads.
When I'm scared, I find myself thinking about you. I can't stop, I still dream about you. My heart beats so lonely without you. I'd climb mountains to get you.
I'm just checking if they are the same ones that I used in the drop. Yes, so I'm gonna move it in here because they are same claps that I use in the drop. So why not I use the next claps, this layer as well.
I can't stop, I still dream about you. My heart beats so lonely without you. I'd climb mountains to get you here with me, still dream about.
And this is the same as drop. I'm just putting them to the same side so I can hear what's going on. We already balanced them in the drop, so we don't need to work.
I can't stop, I still dream about you. My heart beats so lonely without you. I'd climb when I'm scared, I find myself thinking about you.
Okay, I'm gonna mix the noises as well.
When I'm scared, when I'm scared, I find myself thinking about you. You're out there and I'm alone in this room. I can't stop, I still dream about you. My heart beats so lonely without you. I'd climb mountains to get you here with me, still dream about you, 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 still dream about you.
I think it sounds really decent so far. Let's mix these guys as well.
Still dream about you. 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 Still dream about you.
Okay, I gotta make sure like the risers doesn't have any low end because I think they are kind of masking the bass a bit. So maybe we can call it risers general, and I can just send all the risers to that channel and even this sweep down.
Still dream about you. 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 When I'm scared, I find myself thinking about you.
Okay, we have a different part in the second break. Let's focus on that area because we have new elements. We have a low, we have a high cutted kick, and then we are having some of the Euro bass with the reese. Oh, the pads should sidechain in here, so I'm gonna put this to here and do like this. We really need to make it a bit more dirty.
I can't stop, I still dream about you. My heart beats so lonely without you. I'd climb mountains to get you.
I think like the distortion broke, the overdrive is breaking the bass character, so I'm gonna just leave it like this.
I can't stop, I still dream about you. My heart beats so lonely without you. I'd climb mountains.
And also we need sidechain on the pianos as well, so it's best to send it to its own old channel. Make the volume like this and remove them because we already consolidated that track, so we only need the sidechain to be kick in when the kick starts.
I can't stop without you. I'd climb mountains to get you here with me. Still dream about you.
I think we need some white noise in the drop, probably in both drops, like a heavily sidechained white noise. Let's create them. I just want to go add some white noise. Let's quickly program this bad boy. So I'm gonna call it white noise. So we will sidechain it like this. Yes, we have to get rid of all the unwanted frequencies of it. Let's draw the curve at first. So there are no keys in the white noise. Don't hesitate to put it in the key. I think we can use it like this. Even we can have some volume automation for the noise. Can be something like this, maybe. And I think I'm gonna put this reverse ones as well to keep the tension in the second part. Yes, I really liked how they sound right now. And yes, I think that was all for the mix down. So when you finish arrangement, if you are mixing while you're producing, so in the end, there will be no big job left. You already have a decent track, decent sounds already processed. All you need to do is balance things like this. Just make sure the drop bass is accurate, like with a balance that makes sense with the break bass. After that, there's not much left to do. We can render this and go to the mastering. I usually master the tracks in the project, but with the screen capture right now, my computer cannot handle that much big processing. So that's why I'm just gonna use this one. I'm gonna cut my bass from the sides, like probably 1-2 hertz. Because the frequencies below this should be mono. It's not gonna sound pleasant in all systems if you leave that stereo. And we are reducing the volume. Even it's not a problem as long as you render 32-bit WAVs. You can always normalize the track and it's gonna be not clip instantly. But for just in case, I'm gonna leave it like this and leave it like this. And I'm gonna render this without any other effects. Let's see. And I think that's all. So this Fruity Balance right now is doing nothing. I'm gonna disable everything and let's render this and go to the mastering. Okay, we got the render now. Before I close the project, I just wanna see how much I worked. So it's 4 hours. I think it's really good. It's a good track for hours of work. Okay, let's open a fresh project and put the pre-master file to here. So guys, I'm always normalizing it. So when I do it, my peak is now like 0 decibels. And I'm gonna put the track to any channel. And now I can just do my stuff. First of all, I just want to have some automations. By the way, if you copy this value and put it here to the max, so you can use the automations like this. So the first thing we need to fix, in the build-up, we should have some volume reduces.
Still dream about you. Still dream about you. Still dream about you. Still dream about you. Still dream about you.
We can lower the volume just a little bit so the drop impacts more big. And I'm gonna copy the same automation to the second part as well. And also I like to put a stereo enhancer, and when I'm getting close to the drop, I like to make it a bit mono. From now on, I just like to use a glue compressor, and I'm using this preset. I'm trying to get some compression between 2 or 3 decibels in the drop, like in the most loudest part in the track. And I make it up as much as I reduce it, so it's only gonna make the compression work, not change the volume of the track. Sounds really nice. Just after that, I like to use some coloring. I'm gonna keep the mastering really simple because we already did the most of the stuff in the mixing. We just need to color it and just maximize it, that's all. Let's check with the span and see what if we boost some of the 5K or 12K. That areas is worth to check. Yes, like this little 1 dB, 0.75 dB, less a little boost. It's like how you want to hear the track. I'm just boosting some of the frequencies that are missing, that I think they are missing. So I'm just boosting them just a little bit. And I'm trying to make the color balancing of the track. Nothing big. And after that, so if you watch the previous tutorials, I used limiters or maximizers, but recently I'm using just classic soft clippers. I'm making the slope like the highest, like the sharpest, and I'm just boosting the track just a little bit until I hear the distortion. And my aim is to get like -10 to -8 RMS value in here. So let's see how it sounds. Yes, this loudness is just what I'm searching for. And after that, just to be sure, I can just put some limiter. So if there's some peaks, it can handle this. I think it sounds good. Let's render this bad boy and hear the final list. For this, I'm gonna just go render a wave file. And for the render settings, I'm using WAV. Let's go 16 bits because when you send it to the label, they are probably gonna ask for this. Enable all, save tempo information, why not, HQ, and make sure this is at the maximum. And now we can render the track and take a final listen. Let's listen how it sounds. And yeah, guys, today that was it. We are finishing another start to finish series in the channel, and this one was the fastest one, I think, like in the 4 hours and just a couple more minutes for the mastering. We finished the full track. I hope you can apply these techniques to your own productions. If you have any questions regarding to this project or anything about the production, you can always ask me in the comments. You can join the Discord server, and I'm gonna cut the word and let's listen the track. And thanks for watching. See you on the next video. Bye bye. And guys, just a note, sorry for the intro and the outro. When I render the pads, the intro and the outro pads are just messed up. So I'm gonna skip and don't play that parts.
When I'm scared, I find myself thinking about you. You're out there and I'm alone in this room. I can't stop, I still dream about you. My heart beats so lonely without you. I'd climb mountains to get you here with me. Still dream about you, 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 still dream about you. Myself thinking about